Well, I didn't listen to rap music in my life so much, but I remember that I used to predestine some artists to be bad from very beginning. And now I think it was kind of mistake in certain cases, but believe me, I had some reasons to think so. Anyway, hello there, I'm Anthony, and today we are gonna talk about Danny Brown's Quaranta, the album that made me so interested in the genre recently. But in before, I remember that my first more serious encounter with rap was at the end of 2023 with JPEG Mafia Scaring the House. But well, I don't remember the release very well, but I'm saying it only because Danny Brown was also featured here. But lots of people were telling me that the release is pretty good, so I guess I have to come back. And you may ask what made me like the album so much, and well, I would say three things. Firstly, beats and instruments. Secondly, his pretty interesting vocal, and finally, the emotional lawyer behind the album. I got to know that some people find his vocal annoying, but in my opinion, it's not true. What's more, I really like how he uses it in many various ways, because his voice is sometimes deep, sometimes squeaky and high. Here I'll give an example, my favorite song from the album, by the way.
Reach one, teach one. Can show you to the water how you eat, son.
I know these are probably samples, but they go great with the vocal. And here's an example of his voice in a calm version.
I listened to my homie when he told me slow down. Caught up in the moment, head was stuck in the cloud.
And I would also like to point out that some rappers that made a guest appearance on the album also did a great job, like Brasserwolf on YBP track.
Detroit City, that's where I live. Feels like poetic justice, you get killed after driving.
I mean, I like how gently and fluently he went with the vocal, but while doing a small research for the review, I got to know that one of the most important parts of reviewing a rap album would be taking a look at lyrics, and there is no way I will skip this aspect so easily, as they hide some pretty gloomy backstory of the author and emotions. Even the title is a reference to the fact that Danny has recently turned 40, and after I read all the lyrics for the album, I can only imagine how difficult his life had to be, because the lyrics depict lots of serious problems like addiction or depression, and even his on this album sounds like he experienced them. Well, hello again. Yesterday I had to go to bed, so I didn't manage to finish the whole review, so sorry for some small background changes. Anyway, let's come back to the lyrics, as they tell us the story of a man who was dealing with some serious life problems. I also read that he spent 8 months in jail because he was caught on selling weed after the first warning, which violated his probation. But after these 8 months, when he was released in 2003, he began his solo career for real. I'm saying solo career because he used to be in some underground hip-hop groups in Detroit as well. But unfortunately, it didn't mean the end of his problems, as in 2018 his friend died from overdose, which obviously could have led Danny to more addictions and depression. And that is what actually happened. But I heard that he's recently got sober and is trying to quit the addictions, so I just wish him luck, and obviously more great releases to come next year. And well, at this point of the video I would like to thank you all for watching it. Obviously, if you liked it, I encourage you all to subscribe, I would be pretty grateful, and see you next time!